We're now joined by Jemima Rodriguez, Indian women's a member of the Indian women's cricket team, and also Zayed Khan, actor and producer. Thank you both for being with us. Jemima, first to you. I think this lockdown has really given us all an opportunity to think about, firstly, our health and also about the environment. So what would your message be when it comes to being fitter and also having a cleaner lifestyle?
Yeah, firstly, thank you for having me over here today. And I think it's unfortunate times, nobody really knew that all this would happen and everything's happening all of a sudden. But as you said, yeah, it's very important that we stay fit during these times. And again, to stay fit, you don't need many equipments, because now gym and everything, sorry. So now gym and everything is stopped. So at home, what best you can do, that's what we need to continue to do. So it's important that we keep moving and, keep working out even at home. And also to follow the instructions the government has given. That's how, we can stay healthy and stay fit.
हमारे साथ जायद खान भी हैं। जायद, आप एक्टर हैं और जो आम जनता है आप लोगों को देखती है कि आप लोग फिट कैसे रहते हैं, इस समय संदेश कैसे आप लोगों को देंगे जो घरों में बंद हैं? जिस तरह से जमामा ने कहा कि जिम्स नहीं जा सकते हैं, किस तरह से वो अपने आप को एक संयम बना के रखें, घर में रहें और चुस्त दुरुस्त भी रहें?
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। पहले तो देखिए, अभी फिटनेस जो भी मशीन्स अभी आप जिम में जाके करते हो, द बिगेस्ट advantage you have for yourself to be fit is gravity. Use gravity well, whether it's a push-up, whether it's doing squats, whether it's doing planks. I mean, you have everything you need in just having a floor and a floor mat, and you can do a lot of exercises out there. Of course, sometimes it is important to take some sun, go out downstairs, take a walk around your building, get some fresh air. It's also important to improve your immunity. Not just stay at home, step out a little bit, get some sun. Otherwise, your immunity can go down. So all these things are very important while you're at home, while you are, in this lockdown. But make the most of it. That's the most important thing.
Jemima, we are focusing a lot on cycling. Going forward, it's about the culture of cycling which we really need to encourage. It's not just about the environment, it's also about fitness. Are you a keen cyclist yourself? Do you believe that this is something we need to adopt in our lives on a daily basis? Not just to commute, but also for our health?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think cycling is one of the best exercises, to keep yourself fit. And even when we have our workouts, we do cycling. So I think it's really important. And as he has said, it's important to find, whatever we can have to just stay fit at home. We may not have most of the equipments, but, we can just use our body weight or, just use what we have. So yeah, definitely it's important, to stay healthy during these times.
All right, Zayed, if you could tell us a bit about your own personal, workout routine. A lot of people have taken to apps these days to help them keep fit during this time of, being locked up and in our homes. You spoke about how you go downstairs for a walk, but just share a bit about that.
Quite honestly, I have 2 kids, Gargi. They are 8 and 12, and they keep me quite active. I have to keep them active besides their online classes. So we do have a routine where, I take them down and we do a couple of drills. As I said, at this point in time, it's best to use gravity as your challenge, and, so I make them do a lot of army drills. I join in with them. And I think the idea is to keep the mind fit and to keep the body fit so that you have a good balance and a good perspective of what things are, because I think just being at home and reading and being in online classes can be a big drag for children especially. So, it's important to just get them out, get their spirits high a little bit. But having said that, I also feel, I think New India, we should not forget that the India that we are going to be in, or the world that we're going to be coming, there's a big paradigm shift that is going to come. We can't just wish that, all of this is going to be the same. We have to make effort. I think it's important for us to understand that young India should be incentivized to be innovative, to come up with ideas, that will be plausible for the new future. I mean, just like the Cold War, had immense inventions because of competition. I think the competition of COVID and the future that we're going to see with COVID should give us enough incentive, and the kids especially, like your IITs and your IIMs and all these guys, to come up with innovative solutions of how to live the future. Because, I mean, everybody's saying things like, oh, we'll have to keep our distance and we'll have to do this. Let's face it, we are a human race. We always fight and we always try to come out on top. And I think this time around, coming out on top would mean working with nature and getting ourselves to be in tune with how to move forward as a model society. So I think incentivizing our children, our kids, our institutions, our educational institutions to come up with innovative ideas for the future, transport, energy, all of that. So I think those are things that I think the government should also really stress upon and really subsidize. I think we'll see that the future of India would be something that we don't always have to look outwards for answers. I think we can look inwards and we can propel our children to be the answer for the world. I think this is a great opportunity for all of us to come together and find real innovative solutions.
बिल्कुल जायद, आपने ये बात कही। जमामा, मेरा आपसे सवाल ये, क्योंकि आप एक क्रिकेटर भी हैं, एक स्पोर्ट्समैन स्पिरिट रहती है, ऐसे में जो युवा घरों के अंदर बंद हैं लेकिन वो उत्सुक है बाहर जाने के लिए, पर्सनल टिप्स आप उनको क्या दे सकती हैं?
सॉरी, आप वापस बोल सकते हो, आवाज कट हो गई है।
जी, कुछ टिप्स, क्योंकि आप एक क्रिकेटर हैं और जाने हमारी टीम में भी हैं, इंडियन T20 टीम में भी हैं, टिप्स क्या देंगी हमारे युवाओं को इस समय आपकी, वो अपना ध्यान कैसे रखें घरों में?
I think lockdown है, and it's very natural for all of us, especially youngsters, to think, okay, it's lockdown, I'll be at home, I'll chill, I'll watch stuff and all that, but it's very important to have a routine. So first, I would suggest every youngster should have a routine, and make sure that you plan out your day well, because we have this time. It's important that we make most of this time. So it's important that you plan out your day well and include a workout in your day. It doesn't matter, even if you're not a cricketer, it doesn't really matter. But even if you're not a sports person also, it doesn't really matter. But exercising is always good for your health, and it always helps you. So I would encourage every youngster watching this to first thing, make a routine, plan out your day, and also include exercise in your daily routine, and also to help your mom and your dad at home. I think that's the best thing we can do as youngsters, the little things that make a huge difference. So I think, every youngster should also help their parents in the smallest work at home.
You're such an inspiration for so many people at so many levels. Jemima and Zayed, I'd like to thank both of you very much for joining us.